You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
응답하라 Yeochin. Go to the into the Shih.
Back to the 경 to the Jew. Jane.
Let's take a deep breath. And exhale.
Jane,
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad at you.
At me? What happened?
I'm so mad at you.
Why?
You look genuinely a little scared. Why did you not stop me from getting a Shih Tzu?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did I not try to warn you?
No, you did not. I don't think you did. Did you? I don't think you did. I was like, oh, Jane has a dog. It's time for me to get a dog. You should have stopped me.
Let me remind you, you have had a Shih Tzu before.
I know.
So why didn't you warn me before I got my Shih Tzu?
No. When did you get your Shih Tzu?
2 years. It'll be Labor Day. It'll be 2 years.
Did you get him right after we started recording?
Yes.
Okay, so you already got the dog.
No. I got her after we started recording.
But it was
like
only
3
like
months
1 or
in,
2
3
sessions.
months
I
in.
didn't know you enough to warn you. Also, I forgot.
Yeah.
I remember the good times and I forget the bad. Jane.
Yeah.
I'm mad at you. This is your fault.
Oh my gosh.
You were in the throes of it. You should have stopped me. This dog.
You know what? I thought you were an expert. And I was like, she's doing this for a second time, getting another Shih Tzu.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sure she knows.
Make sure I'm not going to have a nip split.
Okay.
Because, like, this is how deranged I was coming over here. I was like, literally, I'm pretty sure my nip was out the whole time.
Yeah.
I was driving.
Yeah.
And I was probably flashing everybody on the bridge. And then only afterwards, Blake is like,
was there traffic on the bridge? Because
I don't know.
Unless
but
there
all of a
was,
sudden,
I think you're
like,
good.
Shifted over. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that shit was just hanging out this whole fucking time. This is how out of body today that I've been. Okay, listen.
We should not have scheduled a recording session. Maybe on it was your kid's first day of school today.
Fucking.
Okay.
Why?
I'm
And
sorry.
here's another thing.
Yeah.
Whenever I think that it's gonna go smooth,
Yeah.
it never goes fucking smooth.
Yeah. Let's just let it out. This, what is up with Chopper? What happened?
Couple things. Right before we left for Hawaii, remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you, right before we left, he decides to have a cut in his eye.
Decides to have a cut.
Right.
Yeah.
He went in there, I know it, and just fucking like decided, you
With
know what,
his
you bitch,
nail
you
or
leaving
something?
me? I'm thinking so. Or it could
He
have
just
been
like
me.
scratched too aggressively.
There's a part of me that thinks it might have happened when I was giving him a haircut. But
Oh,
also,
no.
he could have done it himself. I
Okay,
don't know.
okay,
But it
okay.
happened right before we left.
Okay.
And then I was freaked out. I had
Yeah.
to get him to the doctor. It was like an emergency doctor.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Then got him the ointment. And then
Yes.
I'm handing him off to somebody. And now I have to be like, you also have
to dress his wound. Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, oh, I feel already bad enough.
And you were gone for a long time.
Yeah.
So
I'm like constantly checking in.
Was
Like,
your
is he
brother-in-law?
okay? No,
okay.
at first it was a neighbor, and
Okay.
then my brother-in-law took over, which, it's just like, I'm like, okay, did you put the medication on?
Yeah.
Like, every day checking in. And then we just got back from Adonis's sectionals, which was in Vancouver, Washington. And, had a great time. We took Chopper with us.
Yes.
To a dog-friendly hotel.
Uh-huh.
You're part of the family.
Yes.
Sorry we left you behind. We had a great old time.
Yeah.
Then he starts scratching himself crazily.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is
going on
with you?
I'm scared.
And at first I'm like, maybe it's like he does seem to have a little bit of eczema kind of situation. Shih Tzus do.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's probably just that.
Yeah.
So I give him a bath. It's fine. He seems fine. Then he just keeps at it. And then last night, today is first day of school.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me get some good sleep.
Yeah.
And he is just going at it.
Yeah.
And I hear it. And I'm like waking up at 3, 4. I'm like, all right.
It's constant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, something is going on with you.
Okay.
So I did not sleep. First day of school. And I'm like a fucking zombie. And I'm like, great. Whatever. But I thought, you know what? It's okay. We have our appointment, but it was in the middle of the day. I was like, you know what? I'm going to like do a power nap.
Yeah.
Right before. But again, he's incessantly scratching. And I'm like, let me just take him to the vet. And of course, no vet. We'll take him in today. So I'm like, fine. Let me just go to Petco. And let me just, why would a dog scratch like this? Like, Google it, flea. And I'm like, flea? But I was like, you know what? I looked at him. There was nothing to indicate, you know, in my mind, giving him and I also gave him a cut. I shaved him down.
Yeah, you keep his hair pretty short.
Yeah.
So.
Although it got long.
Okay.
So I'm like.
So you didn't see any like skin lesions or anything?
Well, he was scratching it. So I thought that's from that. Okay. So then I went to Petco because the vets couldn't take him today. I was like, what do y'all think this is? Do I is there a thing that I can do if in case it is a fleas? And I was like, but I've been washing him and I also just recently shaved him down myself. I didn't see anything. And they're like, you would see it. I'm like, okay. So like, it's probably like maybe he got allergies to his food. I'm like, okay. But just in case, let me buy some stuff. I bought some stuff, got in the car, and like I bought this spray that's more like, you know, like homeopathic. Yeah, you know, like if
natural.
If your dog looks irritated, spray the stuff on. I'm like spraying it. And once I spray it, I'm like seeing closer into his skin. And then I see a little black dot. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Then this black dot fucking moves. It's a fucking flea. I grab it with my finger, Jay. And I'm like, you little bitch.
Yeah. You only found the one?
I only found the one. I had already given him baths.
Yeah.
Not even thinking about. I'm like, you gotta be fucking. And I just left that vet store, not Petco, like saying he can't have fleas, blah, blah, blah.
Why did they say that?
No, I mean that they were like, we had assessed. I was like, I would have seen it, right? And they were like, you would have seen it. I didn't see it. All this time that I was shaving him down, that I gave him a bath. They're like, yeah, then it couldn't be fleas. It must be something else. You would have seen it. Okay. Literally 5 minutes, I'm like, running back in. Yeah. It's the fucking flea.
Yeah. Is he better now?
I don't know.
He must have some relief. Is he on regular medication, like monthly?
No.
It might be time to start that. I do that. I used to do
that, and I forgot that I did that.
Yeah, I mean, because it's costly. Well, we buy like a year's supply and then just do the monthly treatments.
I completely forgot.
Oh my God, I did it this morning before I came because
good for you.
I put a calendar alert, but always, like the day comes around, it says like Momo Medicine on my calendar. Of course, like I'm the only one that tracks this, right? And I'm always like busy whenever that day comes around. So it's always like 2 days. It's like a month plus 2 days. And then I'll forget, you know, it's very irregular. But September's when we started, you know, because I think September is usually her annual stuff where she does vaccines and stuff.
I completely forgot about. We used to do that.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about. We never got reminded with the new ownership.
Yeah.
And apparently, it's the throes of flea season.
Oh, I bet.
And of course, we picked it up at the dog-friendly hotel.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. And, you know, I didn't think about that. So for Labor Day weekend, which Ben's birthday falls on Labor Day, so we were trying to organize a last minute weekend getaway. So I was looking at pet-friendly hotels.
Yeah.
Because we have traveled so much this summer, and I just was over leaving the dog or finding a dog sitter. So I said, we will only do this weekend trip if I can find like a solution where we can bring her with us.
Yeah.
So I found some good hotels that are pet friendly. A lot of the Kimpton hotels are pet friendly. So we were trying to go to Portland.
Yeah.
And there are 2 Kimpton hotels in Portland, like near-ish downtown. But I was reading their policies, and you know I'm a rule follower. I try to be. And it's like, okay, they're pet friendly. They welcome your dog, but you can't leave them unattended. And I was like, does that mean like we can't go to a restaurant? Like everywhere that we go while we're there would have to be with the dog. Like whether we're dining or shopping or whatnot.
If you're not home?
I truly don't know because we haven't done that. I know that when we're at home, like we have cameras in our living room. And so sometimes she will go into these barking spells. Usually it's if she hears something like the UPS guy at the door and stuff, right? But sometimes I haven't heard from neighbors that she barks incessantly. I don't think, it was more of a problem like that first year we had her, and her anxiety levels were higher.
Yeah.
But all that to say, we decided to just stay home because
Wow.
I was like, I
You
can't
are a
deal
rule
with that.
follower. I
Well,
would have been like, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's just for an hour.
But I also was imagining, I might add, like, she had a spell where she was just going bathroom in the house. And this was the previous heat wave. I mean, we've been in a heat wave for forever, I feel like. But when it was really hot a couple of weeks ago, we were getting ready for a weekend trip. But 3 or 4 days leading up to that, in a row, she was peeing and pooping in the house outside of her normal hours.
Yeah.
So I thought, first I was annoyed, right? Like, we had to wash the rug, and then we had to like deep clean the rug with the steam cleaner and stuff, because it, she goes on this particular spot on our living room rug that's not machine washable.
Ugh.
Right?
Why did we do this to ourselves?
Ben's like, it's the heat, because she's so stubborn too. So you take her out, and she doesn't want to go. Like, and then also the Blue Angels. Like, I hate that weekend, Ellen, because they get so freaked out by the noise.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so she doesn't want to be outside. She's so skittish. Last minute, like, this was like the night before we leave town, I have this thought after Googling, of course, like, why is my dog going pee like 3 or 4 times in the house? It literally was like while we're in the house, like, we would look away, turn around, and there's a big puddle. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? So the first result that comes up is UTI. And like, Shih Tzus are particularly susceptible to UTI, especially during heat, because anything above 75 degrees, I tell you, there's, like,
I have
now,
never heard this.
Now my joke is I am like a Shih Tzu, because I cannot handle anything above 75 degrees.
Wow.
But they said they get susceptible to UTIs because they drink so much water, they need to go, whatever. Of course, this is when I look at emergency vets, first time ever, right? So I call a couple of places. Oh, it's a 2-hour wait. It could be longer.
Right. You can
it's
never,
a 4-hour wait. It
you
could
can never
be longer.
get an appointment when you need it.
No. So luckily, then it was about to derail our whole weekend plans. Ben's like, I don't care. Like, I'm sure she's fine. And we're going to drop her off at our friend's house. And I was like, I don't want this to be their problem. He's like, well, when we have their dog, it's our problem, So
Men
return the favor.
So simple.
But I'm like, I'm reading Google, like, oh, do UTIs resolve themselves? Highly unlikely.
Right. I mean,
you need to get that started on antibiotics right away, right? My friend is like, oh, I have cranberry pills. And I was like, for dogs? She's like, no, for humans, but it might help. I'm like, okay, hang tight. I'm going to see what I can do. I got into like a last minute vet appointment like the following morning, like the morning that we were going to go out of town. They do a full urinalysis on her. The picture of health. The doctor examines her, right? And he's like feeling for any swelling, or he's like, like on examination, she seems fine and normal. We're going to, we'll do the urine test on her. So I wait there in the office, comes back. He's showing me the numbers. He's like, this looks great. Actually, I think she's doing perfectly well.
That makes me more mad.
It made me more mad. I'm like, what were you doing? Just protesting? So this
just
week,
being a bitch.
Yeah. Quite literally, like, this week, it's been hot again, and we have been on it. Like, I'm like, before 12 o'clock, we got to take her out.
Oh.
Before it gets
Does she seem like she wants to go? You don't even want to wait.
I don't even want to wait.
You just want to be on
but
it.
if we're near the door and she's like following us, then we're like, okay, come on.
Do you guys have a basement?
Yes.
And it's cooler there?
It is cooler there, but we have 3 floor units on the main floor.
Oh.
And so that's how we manage. Yeah, no central AC though. So, and she likes to sit right in front of the AC unit, right on the floor.
Right, of course.
So she's been, when I saw the forecast last week, I was like, this cannot be. I cannot do like 8 days of like 80-degree plus weather. Of course, our family in California, then they're always like screenshotting their weather forecasts, and they're like, you guys have the Pacific Northwest privilege. Look at our weather this week.
Why didn't you stop me, Jane?
Oh my gosh.
You knew I wanted a dog. You should have been like, Ellen, snap out of it. You don't want this Shih Tzu.
You're like a lot chiller than I am, and you're like, you know what I mean? I feel
No.
like everybody except for me can be a dog person. Like
I'm a little OCD though. Like when
Okay.
I will shred a hole cleaning a carpet stain. Like
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's still dirty. Like I can't
Yes.
get over that feeling.
Yes.
Ugh. But you know what pissed me off
Uh-huh.
even more?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm dealing with all this situation.
Yeah.
And then Adonis says, well, I guess this is part of owning a dog. And I hear,
You hear that
I told you so.
mockery?
And I
Yeah.
fucking lose it. And
Oh,
I'm like, not right now.
Not today, Satan.
This is not the time.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Read the room. Read the room.
I'm like, and then I hear him chuckle right after I
Yeah.
say that. Like,
He's so, like unbothered. Like even with you getting upset like that, reaction. He's just like, it's so funny.
I mean, I literally said to him, why did you marry me? Why did you fucking marry me?
Because you keep life fun.
I know. He's like, you're just so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hated it. I hated.
Oh my gosh.
And then I couldn't find parking, and I'm like, oh my god, today is. And whenever I think I got it all figured out, and it's gonna go smooth, this is what happens. Life. God wants to humble me so bad, and I'm like, God, you don't have to do this to me.
Yeah,
I am already
humble.
Jane, that moment when I saw the little speck on Chopper's body.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what's that? And then it moves. I'm like, fuck no! And I squished the life out of it with my bare fucking hands.
You're so brave.
Not brave, just the idea that this thing is crawling on his body is just, it just pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
Why
the
can't
first
I
time
just
we
have
took
leisure?
Momo, like when we first adopted her and we took her to that first vet appointment, she had flea dirt. Do you know what that is? It's like flea feces, but they get like a really fine tooth comb, kind of like a lice
She
comb.
had that when you first got her?
When we first got her. Probably our friends who were fostering them didn't know, or like they got it, sometime that summer.
Oh.
Right? Because I think they were, they were neutered and they get like shots and vaccines when they're first rescued.
Yeah.
And then it had, she had puppies and stuff. And so once we had ownership of her, then we got her established at the, animal hospital. And when they examined her, they found like no live fleas, but some like traces, like evidence that fleas had been present. So ever since then, we just keep her on that topical medication. But I'm telling you, it's always something. It's like
it's always something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did I do this?
Something that helps me, that my kids and I do, is we will watch reels about Shih Tzus. And it's always like tongue in cheek, like things that, only Shih Tzu owners can relate to.
Yeah.
How they're so stubborn. The week that Momo was going bathroom in our house, she knew that was wrong. Because I would say, like, pointedly, Momo, why didn't you go bathroom when you went out? Like, you had several chances. And why do you keep going in the house? And she doesn't look at me. She doesn't look at me. It's like another kid, like a tween. And I'll say, Momo, Momo. Like, she'll look at me, and then she'll see me going off, like my mouth moving. And then I think she just turns her head. Like, it's too dang hot. Like, don't even, don't play, Like, it's so hot outside. She's like, how can you? I mean, it is kind of cruel. I think, right? Like, and Bennett pointed it out. He's like, it is kind of messed up that we take her out when we decide, and then we say, like, now you got to go bathroom. He's like, we can't do that. So yeah, it's been
Remind me
summer.
again why we thought getting a dog was a good idea.
We thought it would promote like compassion and connection.
Yeah.
Not with us. We don't need another living
Right.
being, right? But for the kids.
My kids will fight with each other about who
gets to do what, right?
Who needs to walk out. No, not gets to.
Oh.
You guys fight about who gets to do it.
Yes.
My kids are like, I walked him last. It's your turn. Oh my God, your kids are freaking angels. What are you talking about, Jane?
So it's not so much that they fight about it. It's more like Ruby wanting to take the reins and Ruby wanting to be the poop picker-upper. And
my kids will be like, you pick up the poop. I did it last time. Nasty. I don't want to pick up the poop.
She wants to, but the thing is she doesn't have the hand skills to tie the knot. And so Bennett's always like, no, you can't. Not because he wants to be the one to do it.
I
but
gotta
he's
tell
like,
my kids about this.
You freaking can't yet.
I'm gonna be like, do you know that Aunt Jane's kids fight to pick up the poop? And little shits.
The second Ruby can do it, Bennett will be so glad to like hand that over to her because I think he gets it now.
No,
how much work
Gavin will be like, if Sawyer couldn't tie a knot, he'd be like, still make him do it and laugh at his face when he gets the poop in his hand. Those are my children.
Yeah.
You have angels. You should be proud of Bennett. My God. That is accountability, responsibility.
I mean,
go praise your child when you get him.
Yeah, I mean, I have to take the perks with, the bad parts about summer, right? So one of the perks is I don't have to be the one to walk
on your children.
The dog.
The dog worked on you. It taught them responsibility.
Yeah,
it did not work on my children. I end up walking the dog.
You should threaten to take Chopper away.
I have already.
And they're fine with it?
They're like, no.
I know.
But you walk the dog. I just realized my children are terrible people. You have good people. You're raising good people. Mine are terrible.
No, they're real and they get it. And yeah, I don't know why that's fun. Why Ruby wants to pick up the poop because I'm like, I want you to do it too.
He finds it so gross. They both find it so gross.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe Ruby wants to pick. She's a one of a kind child.
I said you need to. So that the day that I took Momo to the vet last minute, right? Yeah. It's a busy morning. I'm like texting Ruby's reading tutor, like, hey, if I'm still gone by the time you're home, like the kids are fine alone, I'll be back. I'm just at the vet. I had to come last minute to check something out for our dog. I come home. I'm so annoyed that I went through this trouble for this dog.
And this dog doesn't even have a UTI.
So healthy, right? So I come home. Bennett's like, is she okay? And I said, yep, she's fine.
The bitch is fine.
Yeah. And Bennett's like, oh, she was just being naughty. I said, yeah, she's just being naughty. And then Ruby chimes in, no, she's not naughty. She's just a dog. I just looked at her and I said, you should be a vet when you grow up. Yeah. And she goes, wow. I want to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So she's going to be like an animal. Like, yeah, she's just like loves dogs.
Yeah. The advocacy thing. She's got it down.
Yes. I think she knows like she is like in our family. She's the one that it's her and Momo that get the most kind of side eye and criticism. Like they're the ones that can't get with the program. And so there's like this,
camaraderie between them. She's got Momo's
She's
back.
like, I got you. This is a tough family to be
stick
in.
Together.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. But I know. Like today when I was coming here, like Ruby had like reading tutor, and then afterwards I was like, okay, like I know like it's gonna be more than 80 degrees. I'm like, Momo cannot be at home. The 2.5 hours that we're gone. Right? Yeah. So we're like, okay, we gotta move, like walk her, make sure she goes bathroom. She did, thank God. And but who knows? It's always a surprise. Every time we're like, oh, she's been having a good stretch. The next day,
Then you get anxious, like
Yeah.
something is gonna happen.
something, the other shoe will drop. I got a lot of like pleasure from like this Seth Meyers. He has like this joke beef.
Oh, with
Yeah,
Annie.
about his dog. And he has an Italian Greyhound. So of course I had to Google like so immature. I'm like, are Italian Greyhounds naughty dogs? And then I had to do all the reading about that, how they're
Oh.
like very sensitive and
Oh.
delicate, and they
But
can
I
be
just-
stubborn.
I just
and-
love Adam Sandberg. He's like, your dog is just a piece of shit. If your dog died, I would celebrate. I would go party for your dog to be fucking gone. I'm like, wow.
I know.
I mean,
I mean,
you're
the
not
internet
there.
found it funny, but yeah.
Why did you look up if the dog was naughty? You're like,
Because
do I
like as a
understand
Shih
the
Tzu
pain?
owner, like I have to, I'm like, please, I refuse to believe that this is the only breed that's so untenable. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It
We
really
will
is a Shih
often, like,
Tzu.
we'll see our friends with doodles, and we'll just be like, oh, must be nice.
Doodles?
Yeah.
Have you not heard the thing about doodles?
No.
They're crazy.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, I think I saw like like a vet. I think they did an interview like what's the worst dog?
Oh, okay.
It's like Doodle.
Really?
Shih Tzu didn't even come up.
Really?
Yeah. They're like
I-
psychotic.
The thing with Shih Tzus is like they follow you everywhere, like tick, 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 and sometimes that can be cute, right?
Yeah.
But
I will say, Jane, this is my third Shih Tzu.
oh,
right?
I thought it was your second. It's your third, so you're an expert.
Well, one we got when he was a puppy. The other one we got abandoned to us.
Okay.
And then we ended up having two.
Sure.
But honestly, Poggy was great
Okay.
until we realized he didn't like the second Shih Tzu, and then he started biting everybody.
You had two at the same time.
Yeah.
They overlapped. Okay.
Yeah, they overlap. Poggy was an only child for a good while.
Okay.
And then we brought in I
That's
think
hard.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
But he didn't show any
Sure.
dislike.
Sure.
He started to slowly become withdrawn.
Oh.
I know. And then he started to like just bite everybody. So his personality changed
Yeah.
over time. But
yeah.
had we just had Poggy, I think it would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chanel was just
Chanel. I love these names.
Chanel was just a shadow.
Uh-huh.
She would just be like, she was so anxious. But she
so
just-
anxious.
I think your dog comes from trauma, clearly.
Yeah.
Right. Do you know what the situation was?
Very little. It was pretty vague. But they lived outside because they
Okay.
were just made to breed. And so puppy mill situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's huge
She's
trauma.
had like at least 2 litters.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. That's huge trauma.
Mm-hmm.
So typically yours is definitely not an average Shih Tzu.
Okay.
And mine, Chopper right now, he's good for the most part.
He seems like an average, like he will actually like come up to you,
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
Momo would never.
Yeah.
She does not come
so
up to
that's
people.
typically Shih Tzus are typically well, it's outdoor or outside factors.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Poggy used to be really friendly.
Okay.
And then the
Mm.
life shift happened.
Aw.
Chanel used to be just scared of a spider.
Yeah.
Her own shadow.
Uh-huh.
So, but both of them, it's only after some life things happen.
Yeah.
And Chopper was surrendered by owner. So I think he
Mhm.
started to get neglected. So
Uh-huh.
he's really great for the most part, except he has anxiety if you leave him.
Yeah, separation anxiety.
Separation
Yeah.
anxiety. So I have this joke that I should get license for him to be a service
Yeah.
animal, not so that I can
You
be
can
his
bring-
service animal.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because he can't. So
You're
I'm
gonna
his
have the
support.
best
I'm his
service. Yeah.
Jay,
Emotional.
did you know my boob was popping out?
It-
Blake, did you see?
No. Nothing popped
Are you
out.
sure?
Yeah. I'm pretty
Were
sure.
you keeping an eye
yes,
on my boobs?
I was.
felt
You
it.
adjusted.
I felt the nip slip.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Like you felt like
I,
a
like,
cold
started-
burst of air. No,
Yeah.
I think you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why do I do this to myself?
You need
it's not
cakes.
even that I have
Do
boobs.
you have cakes? You need cakes, like a pair of cakes.
It's not even that I have boobs. It's just that I have nips.
I think you slip more when you have like less
Like,
boobs.
it's like,
Yeah. Okay.
that
well,
doesn't even
yeah.
make sense. On that note,
Yes.
yeah, I think we can wrap today up.
Well, let's talk. It was a bad day. It's gonna get better.
It's a bad day.
It's gonna get
and
bit
now
better.
I'm afraid I'm gonna pull a Janet Jackson. Oh my god, I'm. Today was so bad, Jane. I just feel like whenever I think that I got a handle on life,
Mm-hmm.
this is the shit that gets thrown at me. And you know what? Let me tell you another stupid thing that happened that pissed me the fuck off.
Today?
No. But this would never happen to anybody fucking else, Jane.
I'll see.
No, okay.
Tell me.
Okay. So, people will ask me, how did I decide to become a stand-up comedian, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't grow up thinking I would be one because I never even wanted anybody to look at me.
Right.
So it's crazy, right? Even to myself.
Yeah.
But the things that happened to me, Jane, I'm like, God must have wanted me to be a stand-up comedian because he wouldn't have just wanted me to experience these things and not fucking talk about it because they're so fucking stupid. For example, I was out with my friends and this was like after a tennis tournament, and the tennis tournament desk was giving away like snacks, right? And I was we're at the Bellevue Club, and after the match had been played and won, we grab snacks, and I get this like jerky bag.
Yeah.
And they were giving out those Korean barbecue, or I don't care. Yeah, remember the little packs.
Sure.
So while we were waiting at the Bellevue Club for our food, we were sitting around. I still had the jerky bag, and I was still hungry. So I'm like, oh, I'll just eat this. I was eating it, talking to my friends. We're outside in the patio, chilling and talking. Then I'm like, you know what? Let me hit the bathroom, wash my hands. I'm ready for my meal. Like, I go, come back, sip myself down. I'm like, where is this food? I'm ready to eat. The food is still not. It was slow service, right? And I'm like, whatever. Then I grab the bag and I put it in my mouth. And then I'm like, I'm chewing. And then I think, why does this not have any taste?
Oh, no.
And then I'm like, this texture is not jerky. And then I'm like, this is fucking gum. And I spit it out. And it flies across my friend. She's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh my God, that's somebody's chewed up
gum that was in the bag?
In the bag of beef jerky, pork jerky. And I was like,
who did
what
that?
What the fuck? And then I look across, and there is this Korean man that always chews gum.
Ew.
And he goes, oh, that bag was empty. I thought you were done.
Was the bag empty?
It was empty.
There,
but it was
there it is.
Right in
there
front
it
of me. The bag. Why would you put? That is diabolical. Why would you put a chewed up gum in somebody else's?
He should have at least wrapped it or squeezed it, right?
Or why did you just fucking throw it away?
Throw it away.
Why would you leave? And also, he was on the other end. So you mean to tell me you got the fuck up?
Yeah.
Saw the jerky bag, spit your gum out, and decided right there. I'll leave it right there.
Got all of his like mouth germs, like teeth germs. I'm so sorry. Did you have like soju after to like sanitize?
I ran to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I was like, bleh.
Yeah.
And then they were like,
sorry.
wait, why didn't you know you were done? I'm like, maybe. I don't think about it.
Yeah,
I'm still hungry, and I'm still. See, would this happen to you? It would never happen to you, Jane. It would only happen to fucking me. Concede.
Yeah, but it probably wouldn't have happened to me. You got a little ahead of yourself. It's okay. That's why we love you. You have these stories, and now we can, fuel your next set.
Do you know? It's like just that moment
Yeah.
when I chewed
Mm-hmm.
and I was
And
like,
you realize
the
that slow
do you know how?
realization.
Have you ever had that feeling, Jane? No. I'm
No,
not talking
in
about
recent
chewed up
memory.
gum, but
No,
like,
no.
oh no. You know what? The closest
Yeah.
incident that I've heard from you was when your cake slipped.
Yes, when my cake slipped.
That is the closest feeling that you will have to being
I
me.
have to tell you, I got a pair of sticky cakes, life-changing.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to wear, I don't wear
Bras.
tight tops, which is like, why did I buy those cakes in the first place? Those, those are only for like if you wear workout shirts or like a swimsuit. Yeah. And so the sticky cakes have been life-changing.
But that experience,
yes,
that right there,
yep.
is
It's
the
like, why is
closest
this
you will
happening to
ever
me?
feel to my existence.
Yeah. I get you. On that note.
On that note, we end here today.